Betty White in Life with Elizabeth, featuring Del Moore. Incident number 1 in the life of Elizabeth occurred on a relaxing Sunday afternoon. That is, Elizabeth and Alvin were relaxing, not the afternoon. As a matter of fact, the afternoon was waning in a manner of speaking. Which reminds me, they ended up speaking of manners. Are you confused? Me too. Maybe Elizabeth can explain. Elizabeth, how are you today? Elizabeth, what is this incident about? I mean, what's going to happen today? That's right, it hasn't happened yet, has it? Elizabeth, I'm sort of on a spot. Would you mind calling Alvin and start something?
Alvin?
I make some ice-cold lemonade.
You know something. I have an angel-type husband.
Oh, I thought I was more the doll type. Incidentally, I couldn't find the glasses. Don't we have any?
Sure we have. As soon as the jam and the cheese are gone, we'll have 2.
Look, why don't we go crazy and buy some? Come on, try your lemonade.
Here's to the sweetest of the sweet.
Try. Smell it.
Oh, that's sour.
Well, stir it. Here.
It's going to set my jaws back 6 months.
The sugar won't dissolve, honey, on account of the ice. Stir it. Go on.
Like drinking a cup full of dill pickles.
Hey, where's the crossword puzzle?
Right where it says crossword puzzle.
Well, thanks a lot. That's a funny thing.
What, huh?
The way you stir.
The sugar doesn't dissolve because of the ice.
No, I mean the way you stir back and forth like that. It's one of your mannerisms.
Really?
Yeah, you always did that. Back and forth, like a windshield wiper.
I've always been a back and forth stirrer. I don't care for circle stirrers.
Why not?
Well, circle stirrers get everything going around in one direction, like a whirlpool. And then pretty soon they switch directions and they splash.
Well, I just thought I'd mention it.
Does it annoy you?
Oh, of course not. Ah, here it is. Yeah. Macedonian Lancer. Doctor? No. Let's see. 227 across.
Isn't that funny, sweetheart?
What?
We were just talking about mannerisms, and that's one of yours.
What is?
Every time you concentrate on a puzzle, you always do that. You look like you were shot in the teeth by a Cherokee.
I never noticed. How's that?
And now you look like William Tell tried to shoot an apple off your head and missed.
Yeah. Cambodia. 16, 17.
You are also a pencil chewer.
Well, honey, I never knew that. Do I always do this?
Sure, every pencil in the house is like that. Every time I try to write a note, I get splintered.
Gee, honey, I'm sorry.
Why be sorry? It's just a habit.
Yeah. It's like you when you grind your teeth in your sleep.
Well, I do that?
Well, yeah, you always do that. Of course, it's one of those habits you can't correct. You don't even know you're doing it.
Oh, does it annoy you?
Oh, of course not. Does it annoy you that I chew on the pencils?
No, don't be silly. Go on, finish your puzzle.
Cross. 3 down. 7. If you stir in circles, it would be sweet by now.
If you take the pencil out of your mouth, I could understand what you're talking about.
I said if you stir in circles, it would be sweet by now.
Here, Alvin. You don't want to get splinters in the earlobe.
If you don't mind, Elizabeth, I'll sit over there where the light's better.
Now, look, honey.
Yes, Elizabeth?
We're just about on the verge of having a fight, aren't we?
I believe so. I'm trying to avoid it.
Well, look, why don't we simply talk about our mannerisms? I'll tell you what you do that I don't like, and you do the same.
Wouldn't that lead to trouble?
Not if we take the vows. Come on, stand up. Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
All right.
I won't get angry.
I won't get angry.
All right, now the hop. And the hand. Now, what don't you like?
That vow's got to go.
Well, why? We've always done it.
Honey, I don't mind the right hand, and I don't mind the handshake, but I can't stand the little hop.
Okay, the hop's gone from the vow.
Okay.
Now, what else? Something personal about me.
Well, let me see. Here's one. Kiss me on the cheek. Come on. See what you did? You always wash my face after you kiss me.
Well, I can see where that would be kind of annoying, especially if I've been doing dishes.
And another thing, when you put fresh lipstick on, you always get it all over your teeth.
Okay, it's my turn now.
All right, something personal about me.
You're an ice cruncher.
What's an ice crusher?
Not an ice crusher, an ice cruncher.
All right, what's an ice cruncher?
You.
I'm a what?
You're an ice cruncher.
What's an ice cruncher?
You.
Elizabeth.
No, that's me. And that's another thing you always do. You always get dignified when you get mad.
What's an ice crusher, cruncher, Elizabeth?
Well, every time you finish a cold drink, you crunch the ice in your teeth. And you're a soda slurper, too.
My turn, Elizabeth?
Oh, go ahead.
Come with me. Take my arm, Elizabeth. Walk across the patio with me. Are you ready? See what you did?
No, what?
You take 1.5 steps to my 1.
Well, so what?
So what? Look, either take 1 or 2, but not 1.5 steps.
Well, by the same token, you take 1 step. Lipstick on my teeth.
What?
How can I get lipstick on my teeth when I use a brush?
Elizabeth, I was talking about the way you walk.
What's wrong with it?
You don't keep in step with me. That's what's wrong with it.
How could anybody keep in step with you? Anybody at all. When you walk, you throw your feet out like a duck. You look like the Leaning Tower of Mallard.
I shall leave you at this point, Elizabeth.
And that's another thing you always say.
I'll stay.
Alvin.
You're stirring in circles.
Here, you go ahead and crunch your ice.
Oh, honey, kiss me.
Don't you ever change a single thing.
Oh, you need it, sweetie.
Elizabeth, get rid of him so we can ask you if you're ashamed.
Alvin, would you go get me that paper over there? Please?
Sure.
Are you ashamed?
There you are, sweetie.
Incident number 2 in the life of Elizabeth occurred because of these stupid drapes. Boy, it burns me up. You know, you try to hang the drapes on the traverse rods and the whole thing. They give you 15 ropes, 4,000 hooks. The stupid instructions don't make sense. And you get the drapes all caught in the... Incident number 2 in the life of Elizabeth occurred because of the stupid drapes.
Honey, have you seen the matches?
Matches.
I thought we had some in this room.
Room schmoo.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
You schmoo.
I'm a what?
What schmuck?
Is this a private poetry class, or can anybody get in? Schmin. Okay. Explain it to Papa. And if you say Papa Schmappa, I'll clobber you.
Clobber schmobber. You better have a good reason for that.
Oh, I thought since you're so hot about something that you... Oh, honey, what's the matter? Huh?
What do those look like to you?
Drapes.
Oh, no. This is what is known as jumping cloth. You pull the crazy cord and the jumping cloth jumps in the wrong direction, depending on what the horrible hooks have snagged onto.
Horrible hooks.
Haven't you ever heard of horrible hooks? Oh, you can read all about them in the demon directions.
This says how to hang drapes on a traverse rod.
Yeah, and on the other side it tells you how to hang yourself.
This patented traverse rod is a simple device for opening and closing drapes like a theater curtain. Anybody can assemble them in a trice.
Well, maybe that's been my trouble. I've been trying to assemble them on the piano.
Look, you sit down here and read the paper, and I'll put this thing together.
I don't feel like reading.
Do as I say. Now, let's see. There are 18 hooks.
Honey, be careful of those hooks. They snag onto everything.
Honey, will you read your paper? Now, let's see. The hooks on the cloth equidistant from one another.
I already did all that.
Honey, would you read, please, and stop being miserable? Distant.
Stop being miserable.
If I know you, you just probably pulled the wrong cord.
Pull the wrong cord.
Yeah, we'll try this little beauty. There we go.
May I have my paper back, Elton?
How did it get out here?
Pull the other cord. Thank you.
That's funny.
I don't think so. I hope little Orphan Annie enjoyed her trip.
Elizabeth, did you deliberately hook that paper on?
Sure I did. I love to see news travel.
Can't understand it. Can't.
Oh. Darling, you see what I mean? This has been driving me crazy. Did you notice the newspaper moved and the drapes didn't budge?
Let's unhook them all and start all over. Come on.
Okay. And I'll try not to lose my temper. Careful of those hooks, Alvin. You could catch barracuda with them.
Now, look, we'll just take this thing step by step, and we'll have this little old baby licked.
Sure we will.
It doesn't want to come off there.
I'm all unhooked over here. Now, look, all we have are the hooks and the rod and the cord, right?
Right, and the drapes are disconnected.
Okay.
Okay?
You know, I'll pull the cord, and you watch the hooks and see if they move.
Now, let me see. Wait a minute.
Right now.
Elizabeth.
Did I catch it?
Elizabeth.
Alvin!
Elizabeth, pull the other cord.
I'm sorry. Looks like a very embarrassed barracuda.
Stand over here, Elizabeth, and let me put this thing together by myself.
Well, and this time I'll watch the hooks and you pull the cord. I'm not wearing my tie today.
That's very funny. Let me see. Right. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Now watch it. Here we go. Anything happen?
Caught on my watch.
Hey.
Alvin, now come on. Now wait Alvin, just a minute. Alvin, will you wait a second? Alvin, now just a minute.
You look like you were polishing the piano.
You think I'm going to get mad, don't you?
I sort of expected it.
Well, I'm not.
All right. Okay, I'll pull the cord and watch at the same time.
And you're not going to catch my watch. Then I'm going to watch your catch.
Okay.
Okay.
Here goes.
Uh-huh. It's caught on my ring.
Well, let go.
What do you mean, let go? You've got the rope.
Oh. You said you wouldn't get mad.
Mad schmad.
All right, honey, there's only one thing to do. Put the whole thing back together again. Try it at the window where it belongs.
Alvin, I've already tried that. That's where the jumping cloth comes in. Honestly, I swear sometimes this thing is alive. Really and truly it is.
Yeah.
Ouch! Now, did you see that? It reached right out and grabbed me.
Yes, I saw it. Now, watch an expert. Give it to me. Watch an expert.
Well, send one over. I'll be glad to watch him.
Go.
Oh.
Now, what are these things supposed to do?
Well, these two, Abelard and Eloise here, are supposed to rush to each other like they're madly in love.
Which ones?
This one's Eloise.
That one's Eloise. All right. Okay. I'll be Cupid, all right?
Yeah, come
All
on,
right.
try.
Here we go. What happened?
Abelard doesn't seem very sociable today. You talk to him, Alvin. Don't be so eager, honey.
Now, wait a
Now,
minute.
wait, get this back.
Wait a minute. Get that back.
Her slip was showing.
All right. Now, he's ready to go.
Okay.
All right. Go on. Meet Ernestine, boy. There we go. Oh, what happened now?
Well, what do you expect? You told him to go meet Ernestine. Her name's Eloise.
Elizabeth, will you cut out that silly stuff and see if she's unhooked?
Alvin!
Oh, the drinks and help me.
Oh, wait a minute. You got it all.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now get him back there.
Get back.
All right. Now it should work. Now, she'll rush right into his arms.
Well, I hope so. All right. Here goes. There.
There he is. He must have short arms. Now, honey, isn't that infuriating?
It is?
You know what we better do? Let's get the two of them together anyhow, huh?
Who?
Eloise and Abelard.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Here, you take Abelard's hand.
Oh, come on, Abelard. Elizabeth wants to play a little game.
All right, now bring him over. All right, Abelard, kiss Eloise. Did you hear what she said, honey?
What?
She said for Alvin to kiss Elizabeth.
Incident number 3 in the life of Elizabeth occurred the night Bulldog Smith came to visit. You never heard of Bulldog Smith? Elizabeth has, and she's hearing it again for the 41st time.
And then the sergeant yells, "Squad's right!"
And old Bulldog says that's the first time the squads have been right in 5 weeks. Alvin!
Well, don't look so shocked. If Bulldog ever caught me in a shirt and tie, honey, he'd hit first and ask questions later.
I don't care how tough he was during the war. Go put a shirt on.
Honey, he's real rough.
Go on.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
You're not going to wear that.
What's the matter with
Well,
it?
isn't it kind of dainty-like?
My buckskins are in the cleaners. Now hurry up. I'll scatter some cigar butts around the room just to make him feel at home. Oh, honey, hurry up. Here he is.
How do you do? I'm Llewellyn Smith.
Bulldog Smith?
Bulldog? I haven't heard that in years.
I'm Elizabeth. Come on and sit down.
Well, thank you.
Alvin should be out in just a minute. Honey!
For my hostess. You know, I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to this evening.
Bulldog!
Spud!
Well, Bud.
You
How are ya?
Just wonderful.
Looking
It's
great.
good to see you.
You
You know,
rugged-
I was just telling Elizabeth how much I've been looking forward to this.
When I opened the door, I couldn't believe
Well,
it.
come on, sit down. We've got a lot to talk about, Bulldog.
Sure. Elizabeth?
Oh, no, you go right ahead. I'll be right with you.
Thank you. Well, you think you could still get into that old uniform, buddy?
Hey, listen, I haven't put on but a couple of... Come on, sit down, Bulldog.
Remember how tough I used to act? I didn't want anyone to know I'd quit Harvard to join the Army. Remember that?
Here we are.
I'll bet even you didn't know my real name.
No, as a matter of fact, you never did tell me you were so busy roughing up the sergeants.
I'll get the peanuts.
Hey, I didn't know you went to Harvard.
Didn't I ever tell you that?
No.
Sure.
Now we can have our choice.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Yep, spent 3 years at Harvard Law School before things got drafty.
Things got drafty. Get it, honey? He means after the Army draft.
Hey, remember when we were both on KP that time and the captain came in and took a taste of that dishwater before anybody told him it wasn't soup? Remember that?
Yeah, and when he found out, he made me eat a whole bowl of it.
That's right. Oh, can I help you, Elizabeth?
Oh, no, it was just a little crooked.
Here.
It was...
Say, speaking of things being crooked, what was that fellow's name in ordnance?
Johnson. You're very welcome. Johnson was his first name, too, wasn't it?
Johnson. No. You're thinking of Jackson Jackson.
That's right. I guess that's right.
What's he going all the way around for?
He didn't want to step on my feet.
Oh. Hey, these things are good. Have a fistful, Elizabeth.
Ooh. Elizabeth?
Let's see now.
Do you prefer the milk chocolate or the bittersweet?
Milk chocolate.
All right. There you are.
Thank you.
You were never like that when you handled a mess kit, Bulldog. Remember? 2 hands. Honey, this guy was the world's messiest eater.
It's hard to believe.
Well, there wasn't a lady around then.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, we used to stand that chow line for hours. You comfortable sitting that way, Elizabeth?
Of course I'm comfortable. I made some coffee, Llewellyn. Would you care for some?
You know, I'd love some.
Llewellyn.
How about you, Spud?
Sure.
Come on, let's help her. Huh?
Nah, she doesn't.
Oh, come on. I want to look around the house anyway.
Oh.
Let's ride out this way.
After you. Come on, come on.
Garrett's never like
Oh, boy, I'll tell you. It was just great.
Something, Llewellyn. Where did Alvin ever get the name of Spud?
Oh, he was always peeling potatoes. Did you burn yourself?
Oh, no. Thanks for asking.
Those wooden handles don't get very hot. Say, how did you get the name Llewellyn? Sounds like a girl's name.
Hey, better smile when you say that, Marion. Oh, here, I'll get that.
Thank you.
Say, why don't you take your coat off? Make us up at home,
Well,
Bulldog.
no, not with a lady present.
Nail in your shoe, honey?
Why don't you get the tray?
Oh, okay.
Too bad your wife couldn't come with you on this trip,
Mhm.
Llewellyn. What's she like?
Well, she's a lot like you. She's very feminine, same graceful posture. You know, I like the way you do your hair. Sort of sets off your high cheekbones.
What you don't know is I do the cheekbones to set off the hair.
You've got a sense of humor, too. You know, I'll bet you and my wife would get along great.
Yeah, his wife's a doll. Move, honey.
Excuse me.
There we are.
Uh-huh.
What's your name?
Vicky? Oh, here, I'll get that.
Oh, no, I
sure.
can do that. I don't mind.
No, it's too heavy.
Oh,
After you.
not you, Alvin.
Really a beautiful place right here. Oh, it's crazy.
It'll be fine, Llewellyn.
Right. Excuse me.
I'll have those shoes fixed for you tomorrow, dear.
There's nothing wrong with my shoes. Why don't we all sit down?
Yeah, let's get going. There he goes again.
Here we are.
Oh, I forgot the sugar. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's some gal you got there, Spud.
Elizabeth? Oh, she's a regular Joe.
Is she always so dainty and ladylike?
No, she's a real good sport. Watch this. Elizabeth,
Yes, darling?
do your ape walk for Bulldog.
Oh. Alvin, for goodness sake.
All right, okay. Do your one-legged duck.
No. I mean, Alvin, for goodness
All
sake.
right, okay. How about the drowning sea serpent, with a... Honey, Elizabeth, excuse me, Bull. Honey, wait a minute. Sweetheart, hey. Darling, what's the matter? Oh, honey, what?
But just for once in my life, somebody makes me feel dainty and feminine, and you have to spoil it all. Do your ape walk, Elizabeth.
You mean just up and down he was doing? Oh, honey, I did the same thing when I met his wife. She thought I was Sir Galahad.
He was automatically polite. He has a natural dignity. You never see him doing an ape walk.
Quack! Quack, quack! Quack, quack,
Whack, whack, whack.
Arm motion.
Do you see, Serpent, honey?
Go,
Come
not
come on,
the
what?
thing. Do that again.
No, do the ape walk. You know, the one that you were telling me about. Please, please.
Yeah, that's
Vicky doesn't like that.
Give me a seat. Hey. Hey. Say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye,
everybody. Honey, quick.
And now, here to say goodbye to you is the lovely star of our show, Betty White.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. You know, after seeing it over and over and over again, Elizabeth found out that a one-legged duck isn't all it's quacked up to be. Until we see you again. Once more, goodbye, everybody.
Betty White in Life with Elizabeth.